How's it going, YouTube? Chris here at My Home Theater. Got a brand new video for you today. It's been a little while since I posted a video. Had some things going on in my personal life. Just took a little break. But got a little subject I want to talk about today. And if you watch my channel for any period of time or watch my videos, and you'll kind of catch on to my subject line here, as I want to talk about home theater for cheap. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that I've used to build this theater and to get equipment and speakers and so forth and so on. So we'll talk about it right now. Okay, guys, so the first thing that I want to talk about is buying used equipment. Now, buying used equipment, it has its pluses and it has its negatives, and we're going to focus on the positives on that. One of the things about buying used equipment is you can get it cheap. That is the biggest plus about that. Now, some of the places that I like to go to is eBay. I like to go to Craigslist. You can also Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of good places to look at. And also, there's a place that some of y'all may not realize, but if you go to shopgoodwill.com, unbelievable what you can find on there. I found numerous items. I bought stuff. I bought Laserdiscs. I bought amplifiers. I've bought just speakers, several different things. A lot of places, if you're local, they offer pickup. They don't have to ship. And I've seen some tremendous stuff on shopgoodwill.com. So definitely we want to check them out. Like I say, Craigslist, you can find a lot of local stuff in your area. A lot of times people search, nationwide, and they try to get the people to ship. There's you can get in trouble like that. Somebody could be a scammer and scam you. But anyway, if you can shop on Craigslist, places like that, you can get good used equipment. I bought a lot of speakers. I bought a lot of stuff on Craigslist. I've sold stuff, and but man, buying used, like I said, you're not going to get the latest and the greatest as far as processors, but a lot of times people do. They'll have a receiver on there, and it may have the Dolby Atmos DTSX. It may have everything. They just upgraded to a newer model, so you could actually get that and just save a ton of money. So buying used, I don't have a problem with that. I buy a lot of used amps. As you've watched my channel, I bought emotivas, rotels, my Kenwoods. I buy a lot of stuff used, and I buy new stuff, but I buy a lot of stuff used, and you can save a ton of money like that, and you can just take. One good thing that I like buying used equipment about is you can buy it, if you can get it cheap enough. Hey, use it for a while, set on it, turn around and resell it, make a couple dollars. Take that money, put it right back into your system. Now, I built cars like that back in the day. I had the Honda Civics with the Lambo doors and the racing seats and everything. I built this car, and I had no money in it when I got done because I bought, sold, trade. I do the same thing at home theater. I buy, sell, trade. And you end up, if you don't have to have the latest and greatest, if you just build up to that, a lot of people like to just save their money and buy new. And there's nothing wrong with that. I, on the other hand, I can't do that. So I have to build my way up. So my number one tip is buy used. Okay, guys, number two tip, you can buy returns or open boxed. Now, I'm telling you, like I said before, if you watch my channel any period of time, I am forever shopping the return aisle at Best Buy. You can look on any website like Crutchfield. Hey, I got open box speakers. At Best Buy, I bought open box subwoofer. And man, that's just how I like to do it. You can save a lot of money from open box. When I first got back into home theater, like I said, we didn't have TV, we didn't have a Blu-ray player, I didn't have any movies, sure didn't have a speaker, receiver, anything. I didn't have anything. I covered that in another video. I won't go through it again. So the first thing I want to buy a TV. So my Samsung Q6 LED 65-inch, man, I bought that TV. It was an open box. I got that thing home. It looked like they just literally opened the box. I don't even think they took it out. I saved probably $500–600 on that TV by buying open box. My Polk audio speakers, I probably saved $50, $60 on the set. Also like to buy scratch and dent. My Polk RTIA9s, the first set that I bought, I probably saved $200 to $300 on the two. And I know on the single one that I bought, I probably saved around $100 or so. So hey, number 2 tip, you buy returns, or you can buy open box, or you can buy a scratch and dent. I'll throw the scratch and dent in there because it goes with that. You can save a ton of money like that, and you can get the latest and the greatest. Like we didn't say on the used part, but you can get the latest and the greatest at a discount price. Get open box, returns, kind of the same thing, or you can get a scratch and dent. So that's my number 2. Okay guys, number 3 tip for getting in the home theater cheap is buy refurbished. I don't have a problem shopping and buying refurbished, and like I said earlier and a couple of tips ago, you can get the latest and the greatest buying refurbished. A lot of times what happens is somebody will buy an item, they get it home, they might have it a month or 2, maybe something happens to it, okay? So they'll send it back to the manufacturer, manufacturer fixes it, it's good as brand new, they package it up as renewed or refurbished, and they'll sell it at a large discounted price. So you can get the latest and the greatest cheap buying that. And they'll also put a manufacturer's warranty on it. Well, because they fixed it, so they'll put a manufacturer's warranty on it. So that's a good little tip on that. Now, I bought this Logitech Harmony remote, and it was refurbished. This thing came with the manufacturer's box. It had everything in it. It was wrapped up. I thought it was brand new when I got it. And I got this thing for like half price. So, or right at half price, just over half price. I saved a ton of money by buying refurbished. I bought a Onkyo TX NR730 receiver, 9.2 channels, 11.2 processing. So it would do a 7.2.4. And I saved $300–400 on that. Now, I saved a ton of money by buying refurbished. You get manufacturer's warranty, save a ton of money, and hey, I mean, they're guaranteeing it, so you know, why not? Why not save some money buying refurbished? A lot of people, they won't even look that way. Hey, I'm gonna buy it if I can. If they offer something at a discounted price, hey, I will buy it over a new item just to save money. They offer a manufacturer's warranty at a discounted price. I think that's a good tip. So my number 3 tip, number 3 is buying refurbished. Okay guys, number 4 tip, and this probably should be number 1, but it's my 4th tip, is to save money and get home theater for cheap is DIY, do it yourself. I'm telling you, I saved so much money. I can't even calculate how much money I saved in this home theater doing it myself. Now, I did everything but the carpet, and I will say the carpet still costed about $1,100, and that's conservative. I could have went with a higher grade carpet. I really wanted to, but just didn't have the funds, you know, to go higher. So I like what I got, but just to put it in perspective, I really don't know exactly how much I got in this room because I didn't even keep track of it. I just had money coming in, and I was, you know, buying materials, buying sheetrock, buying just boards, and buying some wire and stuff. So I didn't really keep up, but I can estimate about how much I got in this room. And but I asked a guy that came over, and he bought some stuff from me, and that's kind of how I did it. I had some stuff for sale, and I bought stuff, and I sold stuff, and I did this and that. But he came over here, and he was an installer. He owns about 2 stores within a 2-hour radius of me, and he was just blown away. He said, you know, we don't normally see this in the consumers that can do this kind of stuff. Well, I'm on Facebook, so I see your guys' home theaters of what y'all can do. But he's telling me, he said, this normally don't happen, and you have a wonderful theater. I said, well, listen, you tell me what it would cost. And he was doing one a little bit smaller than this. It was $80,000. $80,000. I looked at him, I said, I'm in the wrong business. But anyway, you can save a lot of money. Hey, listen, if you got friends that knows how to do some stuff, hey, look, just say, look, come on over, I'll cook you a steak, I'll buy you a drink, you know, I'll feed you, we'll have a good time, we'll fellowship, we'll do this, we'll do that. Let's hang some sheetrock, let's stand a wall. Hey, let's run 500 feet of speaker wire, let's run 600 feet of electrical wire. You know, hey, you got friends, or do it yourself. I mean, that is the best way to do it. I mean, I don't know what it would have costed me to do this room, maybe $80,000. I dare say in construction cost in this room, I probably have less than $8,000. It's got to be less than $8,000. I saved a lot of money. $8,000 or $80,000. Woo! Man, if you can do it yourself, that is the best way to do it. If you don't know how to do something, listen, there is videos on YouTube that show you how to do it. Hey, we got one of our YouTube greats, Kyle, Life of Bliss. If you don't know how to do something, look at his channel. That guy is awesome. Look at the speakers he built. Look at the subwoofers he built. Them shelves, stuff. Hey, look at his channel. That guy is good. Kyle is good, man. So you can look at that stuff. You can look at other channels on YouTube if you don't know how to do it, or if you don't have a buddy that know how to do it. Hey, there's channels on YouTube that'll show you. YouTube's your friend. I learned a lot of stuff on YouTube. But DIY, that probably should be the #1 tip. I left it the last. Hey, look, if you can do it yourself, you save a ton of money. I did. Look, I'm not an expert at any of this stuff. This is probably one of the biggest projects that I've ever taken on myself. In February this year, I posted a video announcing that I would be, you know, remodeling this room at some point in the near future. And man, I had no idea that in like 5-6 weeks that I'd be done waiting on the carpet. And I said that it would probably take me a year to do it, because I was going to do it myself and I was going to take my time. Now listen, guys, I am not an expert on any of this stuff. I'm not a carpenter, I'm not an electrician. But because I had been around it and I had seen stuff, hey, I figured out how to do it myself to try to save some money. I didn't want to pay $80,000. I mean, I wasn't going to pay nobody to do this stuff. You know, I covered in another video, and, you know, I didn't want to finish out the sheetrock myself. I was trying to figure out ways of putting panels up and, you know, just trying to, hey, I didn't want to have the mud and tape this sheetrock. It's a pain. It's a mess. You look at my other videos, you see the pictures of me covered in dust. I didn't want to have to do that. But I got a guy, he's a friend of mine, and man, he wanted like $2,600, $2,100 just to tape it out. He didn't want to do the corners. I was like, man, I'll do it myself. So I did it myself, and it turned out pretty good. So I saved thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars DIY, do it yourself. So this is the #4 tip, but it probably should be the #1 tip. If you can do it yourself, you got friends can help you, or you can, hey, look on YouTube, figure something out. If you don't know how to wire up a receptacle, hey, look on YouTube, Google it, anything. I mean, there's ways to figuring it out, but you can save some money. Listen, I'm probably the cheapest person, cheapskate. It ain't because I want to be, it's because I have to be. I have to be frugal with my money. And man, I've been frugal, but I think I built a decent looking theater. I enjoy it, and it ain't near to the capacity of some guys on YouTube, but it's mine, and I'm happy with it. And man, I'm telling you, you can be happy with your theater. You can do it yourself. Man, there's nothing more exciting than a DIY project you can sit back and look and enjoy it. And man, I have enjoyed my little project here. And man, I was glad to be able to bring y'all on the journey with me and for this project. So #4 reason, probably should be #1, but it's my last. Hey, DIY, home theater for cheap. Man, I'm telling you, that's the best. Okay guys, man, I hope you enjoyed this little video. 4 little tips how to be a cheapskate. Just kidding. Just 4 tips on, how to do home theater for cheap. And you guys probably already know this, but I've been thinking a lot about it because I feel like I'm almost an expert on how to get stuff cheap. Man, I try to shop around for the best deals in the world. Buying used, buying refurbished, open box, DIY. That's just kind of the few things that we covered. But man, I hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe, share. But before I close this video out, I wish I'd have done this in the beginning. Man, I want to give a big shout out to Tony James of Build Montage. Man, he done a collaboration with me, Two Guys Tech, Spec of Tech, and On the Case with Jace. Man, I'm telling you, I enjoyed collaborating with those men. Man, we got a video out. He put a video out of all of our little tours promoting our channel. Man, it's been a blessing. I want to thank Tony. Tony's an awesome guy. All the guys are awesome. And man, I just want to give a big shout out to Tony. If you don't know his channel, it's Build Montage. Check him out. Subscribe to him. Subscribe all to the other guys. Two Guys Tech, Spec of Tech, On the Case with Jace. Hey, check them guys out, man. They're all awesome. But I want to say this about Build Montage. I told Tony on I don't remember who we were talking at. I mean, he's got my favorite theater. His theater is my favorite theater on YouTube. It is absolutely beautiful. He's remodeling it. He's shared some little snippets and pics and stuff like that. It's absolutely beautiful. Man, if you don't know his channel, I'm sure you do. He's an up and coming, just a great guy. All those guys are, man. Check them all out. Man, they're great guys. They got good videos. I think everybody's better than me, but man, I'm just honored to be able to be associated with them guys. Man, they're awesome. Check them out. And man, if you like my stuff, man, hey, like, subscribe, share. The channel's growing. Pushing 800 right now subscribers. Getting close to 1,000. We're gonna give away this You Might, hopefully before the end of the year. So man, I hope you enjoyed the video. And man, I try not to be 2 weeks before I see you again. We'll see.